Since I was a child, I was very different.
I have known pretty much all my life that I've been on the spectrum.
I was actually only diagnosed a year ago, but I suspected a little while before that. My thought patterns tend to be very driven and very obsessive, like that sort of thing. And then, of course, there's just the fact that I have terrible social skills.
Spectrum Fusion is a vibrant community of individuals on the spectrum and those not on the spectrum coming together, empowering adults on the autism spectrum to reach their full potential. Because there's a stereotype of individuals on the spectrum that excel in math and science, but we have the rest of the spectrum to consider. So we have individuals who, they're media, script writers, graphic designers, voiceover artists. What we've done is we've brought the creatives together and we started Spectrum Fusion Studios. My name is Dr. Heidi Stiglitz-Ham, and I'm the founder and CEO of Spectrum Fusion. Autism is a complex cognitive and neurobiological disorder. So it's more than just having issues in social skills. Individuals with autism process information differently. I worked as a speech pathologist for many years, and children become adults, and adults on the autism spectrum, what is going to happen to these individuals?
I just wasn't getting the help I needed. I wasn't getting the information from classes.
People describe it as falling off a services cliff. There's really not many opportunities for individuals, and especially for individuals who are creative, which is an area we specialize in.
I went to the Art Institute of Houston in 2010, and I graduated with a major in visual effects and motion graphics in 2013. The main issue that I have is a little bit of my poor communication skills, concerning the fact that I tend to usually just try to, hesitate, or just like try to think about what I'm supposed to say. It's been like that all my life. And it's considered one of the main reasons I have a hard time just trying to get myself a job in the filming industry.
Well, when I was a little kid, I went to schools that worked with people on the autism spectrum. During college, I majored in filmmaking. I was struggling to find work in the film industry. I did find a couple of one-off gigs for some people, but nothing that really stuck.
Intermediate school was bad enough with the bullying and whatnot. And high school, people saw me as creepy because I lacked social skills and, try to talk to girls and whatnot, and I end up doing it wrong and I end up looking weird.
I had a terrible experience in school because it was the first time I've lived, on my own. And I studied video production when I transferred to Sam Houston, and then after that to U of H. So I dropped out there and I had no degree and no prospects, seemingly.
After I graduated from college, I received a number of closed doors when I was first trying to break into the workforce. There was a period of time where I tried to just make any money whatsoever being a bartender, and I was rejected from every single bar I applied to because I couldn't comport myself right or something like that. It's been very depressing.
I could see that they had so much potential. They had talents, they had passions, they had ideas, but there wasn't any way for them to get to that next level. So I started Spectrum Fusion as a pilot program in Perth, Western Australia, and then I brought the concept to America, and we became a 501c3 nonprofit organization in Houston, Texas in 2018. We worked out of my home for 4 years and we moved into our studio. So we're very excited about Spectrum Fusion Studios. It's the only studio that is run by autistic adults in the world. We brought all the creatives together, and so now we have a team.
What I like about Spectrum Fusion is because of the neurodiverse environment that they provide for people or adults with autism.
For the first time, I'm actually making a living in the field that I want to, which is video production. This is a workplace that is very much made with adults on the spectrum in mind, which Most jobs in any field aren't.
Since we all face a similar situation, it kind of motivates us to work together to help each other out. That's something that I like.
I know that they have similar motivations to me, and I know that they're also trying to get by in the world.
It's really interesting to be working with other adults on the spectrum who have all found themselves here, either because, they're looking for new training because they've been rejected elsewhere. It's reassuring to know that I'm not the only one, that I'm not just crazy.
All of us here tend to communicate pretty well with each other, which has not been the case in most jobs that I've held with mostly neurotypicals.
So we have video editors, we have voiceover artists, we have people write the script, we have graphic design. So we have this service that we can provide to companies, and they can hire us. And so we now have external clients.
Scene one, take one.
Roco here in Houston is a client.
We have been working with Spectrum Fusion for 3 years, and it is just getting better and better all the time.
With 8 exciting new world premiere commissions, Roco continues to engage living composers, adding to the repertoire.
It's not only the quality and the storytelling is so well done, there's an actual care of what your messaging is, and that is really unique in this field.
Our biggest client that we've been able to work with is Johnson & Johnson.
We want you to be the hero. The Caring Crowd platform puts you on the right path.
They came to us with their Caring Crowd program, and they wanted a little advertisement to do that, and I provided the voiceover for that. We got some footage, we got the logo, we got an interview, but it was a great experience putting that together.
Companies are now very interested in neurodiversity. It's usually looking at coders or software engineers, but this is a way for companies to show that they are interested in supporting a neurodivergent team. They can hire our team for project work, and it's working out beautifully. We have an internship program that we just launched.
We have to utilize or incorporate, some of these photos that they have given to us.
The thing that I want to get from Spectrum Fusion is a better understanding of the skills and techniques that they've acquired here already. Editing, filming, and maybe even some of the Photoshop.
We already have a waiting list of individuals who want to be part of the media team, who want to be in the internship program, so it is a very busy place. So the React Room program is a shark tank. We call it a dolphin tank because it's supportive and it's not adversarial. For individuals on the autism spectrum who have a skill, a talent, a passion, or an idea that they wish to pursue.
Hi, my name is Michael Scheiman. I'm an inventor. I have a Master's of Science in Information Systems degree.
So we also share the stories of our participants before the individual pitches in the Reactor Room.
What this extension kit does is it sits on top of any existing self-balancing mobility device.
They are what we call showcase platform videos.
This is the actual extension kit for the hoverboard or any other self-balancing device. Yes.
We create a panel just for them of entrepreneurs, business leaders, community connectors, and individuals knowledgeable about their area of interest to find ways that we can support and change the lives of individuals on the autism spectrum.
You want to bring it in and we'll put some of our machinists and engineers on it and make you a new version of this prototype?
And now he's working with Dr. Billy Cohn at the Center for Device Innovation at Johnson & Johnson through the Reactor Room program.
I am looking for a job that would let me use my background in criminal justice and knowledge of forensic psychology.
Mitchell Floyd has a master's degree in forensic psychology. We were able to create a video about him. We did show that in the Reactor Room, and now he's working with Constable Rosen, and then he also has opportunities with Crime Stoppers. We also have a young lady who has a jewelry line. Her name is Sable. Jewelry by Sable, and we created a promo video for her, and she launched her line at the House of Blues.
Please consider hiring our talent at Spectrum Fusion Studios.
You're helping someone get their job, which is really great. They get experience and they get to meet people, and I get experience and I get to meet people.
Through programs such as Roco Readers for Kids.
By being with Spectrum Fusion, I hope to get a lot of good experience in editing so that I can be able to attract more clients.
They have given me a lot of motivation to continue the path I have been going on. I hope that things continue to look up from here.
I'm taking it one step at a time. This is a very good job and I'd like to keep it for as long as I can. I would eventually like to become a writer-director on feature films.
Yeah, John Carl's still looking good.
Now that I'm able to do filmmaking work for the first time and get paid for it, it's just amazing. I feel like I'm headed in the right direction finally.
I feel like I actually have a path forward towards the rest of my life. Quiet on set, and go. And that is just one of the more reassuring things you can possibly feel.
We rely solely on donations and sponsorships and then revenue through our media team. And I can really say there's no other organization of its kind in the world to keep individuals employed, to keep them growing, and to have these connections that are long-lasting.